Close your eyes. Imagine you are standing on the edge of a world that has never heard the sound of a machine. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids. You are thousands of miles away from the neon lights and the rushing crowds. You are in a place where time does not tick, it flows. Welcome back to the Dreemo channel. Tonight we are going to explore the shadows of our planet. We are going on a pilgrimage to find the hidden masterpieces, the rarest and most elusive creatures on Earth. These are beings that exist on the very edge of our reality, so rare that they feel like myths made of flesh and bone. In this exploration, we will look into the eyes of creatures that only a handful of humans have ever seen. We will learn about the silent survivors of the deep jungles, the transparent ghosts of the oceans, and the ancient spirits of the frozen peaks. Every creature we discuss tonight is a testament to the infinite creativity and balance of the natural world. As we speak of these rare lives, let your own breathing slow down. Match your pulse to the rhythm of the wilderness. You are not just a spectator, you are part of this living tapestry. Let the mystery of the unknown bring a profound peace to your soul. Now, let us step into the green silence of the deep woods. Chapter 1. Ghosts of the Mountains and Mist. Fact 1. The Saola, the Asian unicorn. Deep within the Annamite range of Vietnam and Laos lies a creature of such mystery that it is often called the Asian unicorn. This is the Saola. It was not even known to modern science until 1992. With its long, straight horns and striking white markings on its face, the Saola looks like a spirit from an ancient fable. It lives in such total seclusion that no biologist has ever observed one in the wild for more than a few moments. It is the embodiment of the unseen, a reminder that the earth still holds on to its most sacred secrets, keeping them safe from the prying eyes of the modern world. Fact 2. The snow leopard, the ghost of the Himalayas. High above the clouds, where the air is thin and the silence is absolute, lives the snow leopard. To the people of the mountains, it is known as the ghost cat. Its fur is the color of frozen mist and shadowed stone, making it nearly invisible against the crags of the Himalayas. The snow leopard does not roar, it purrs and chuffs, moving through the treacherous terrain with a grace that defies gravity. It is the lonely king of the peaks, a solitary monk in a cathedral of ice, living a life of pure, cold meditation. Fact 3. The Pika, the magic rabbit. In the remote Tian Shan Mountains of China lives a tiny mountain-dwelling mammal that looks like a creature from a dream. This is the Pika. It lives on bare rock faces at high altitudes, eating grasses found in the crevices. For 20 years it vanished from human sight, only to reappear briefly like a flickering candle in the dark. It is a creature of extreme vulnerability and extreme resilience, a tiny heartbeat in the vastness of the stone mountains. Fact 4. The Vaquita, the desert porpoise. In the northern corner of the Gulf of California, there is a ghost in the water. The vaquita is the world's rarest marine mammal. With dark rings around its eyes, it looks as though it is wearing a mask of sorrow. There are perhaps fewer than 10 of these beautiful creatures left in the infinite ocean. They are shy, avoiding the vibration of boat engines, choosing instead the quiet depths. To think of the Vaquita is to think of the fragility of existence, a silent prayer for a species standing on the very threshold of eternity. Fact 5. The Kakapo, the owl parrot. On a few small islands in New Zealand, there lives a bird that has forgotten how to fly but has learned how to climb. The Kakapo is the world's only flightless parrot. It is a nocturnal giant with moss-green feathers that smell of flowers and honey. The Kakapo lives a slow life, sometimes reaching 90 years of age. During the night, the males emit a deep, low-frequency boom that vibrates through the earth for miles. It is a haunting, rhythmic pulse, the heartbeat of an ancient land that refuses to let its unique children fade away. Chapter 2. Miracles of Adaptation, the Strange and the Spirit-like. Fact 6. The Axolotl, the Eternal Youth. In the ancient, dark canals of Mexico City, there lives a creature that refuses to grow up. The axolotl is a salamander that spends its entire life in its larval form, keeping its feathery external gills and its watery home. It possesses the miraculous power of regeneration. It can regrow its limbs, its heart, and even parts of its brain. In many ways, the axolotl is a biological symbol of hope. It is a creature that has mastered the art of staying young, a smiling ghost in the mud, holding the secrets of healing within its translucent skin. Fact 7. The glass frog, the window to the heart. In the humid rainforests of Central and South America, if you look at the underside of a leaf, you might see a miracle. The glass frog has skin so translucent that you can see its internal organs, its bones, and even its tiny red heart beating rhythmically. It is as if the frog is made of living crystal. Its transparency is its shield, allowing it to blend perfectly with the sunlight filtering through the leaves. It is a lesson in vulnerability, that there is a unique strength in being completely open to the world. Fact 8. The Okapi, the forest giraffe. For centuries, explorers heard rumors of an African unicorn in the dense Ituri rainforest of the Congo. It was the Okapi. With the legs of a zebra and the face of a giraffe, the Okapi looks like a collage of different worlds. It uses its long blue tongue to wash its own eyelids and ears. The Okapi is a master of silence. It communicates using infrasound, frequencies so low that the human ear cannot hear them. It is a haunting, rhythmic pulse, the heartbeat of an ancient land that refuses to let its unique children fade away. Fact 9. The platypus, the divine puzzle. When scientists first sent a specimen of the platypus to Europe, the people who saw it thought it was a hoax, a joke made by sewing different animals together. With the bill of a duck, the tail of a beaver, and the venomous spurs of a reptile, the platypus defies every category. It senses the world through electrolocation, feeling the tiny electrical pulses of its prey in the dark water. It is a reminder that nature does not follow our rules. It follows its own path of infinite, joyful experimentation. Fact 10. The pangolin, the scaly guardian. The pangolin is the only mammal in the world covered in hard, overlapping scales. When it is afraid, it rolls into a perfect, impenetrable ball. It is a creature of ancient lineage, looking like a small, walking pine cone or a dragon from a long-lost era. The pangolin moves slowly, searching for ants with its incredibly long tongue. It is a gentle, prehistoric soul, a quiet architect of the soil that asks for nothing but the right to exist in peace. Chapter 3. The Voices of the Ancient and the Elusive. Fact 11. The Philippine eagle, the monkey eater. With a crown of shaggy feathers and a piercing regal gaze, the Philippine eagle is the king of the tropical sky. It is one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world, yet it is critically endangered. It flies through the dense canopy with impossible precision, a massive shadow moving through the green light. It requires vast, undisturbed forests to survive. It is the spirit of the Philippine archipelago, a majestic guardian whose presence defines the health of the entire forest. Fact 11. The Darwin's fox, the island spirit. On the island of Chiloé in Chile, there lives a small, dark-furred fox that was first described by Charles Darwin himself. It is a solitary and curious animal living in the damp, temperate rainforests. It is one of the rarest canids on the planet. The Darwin's fox moves through the undergrowth like a shadow, a tiny, intelligent observer of a changing world. It represents the isolation of island life, the way nature can create something small, beautiful, and unique when left to its own devices. Fact 13. The Javan rhino, the armor-plated monk. In the mud wallows of Ujung Kulon National Park in Indonesia, the last of the Javan rhinos are found. There are fewer than 80 left. They are solitary creatures, living in the densest parts of the jungle where humans rarely go. They are the last of their kind, looking like ancient, armor-plated warriors from another age. They live in a state of perpetual solitude, a quiet and heavy existence that reminds us of the weight of history and the fragility of the future. Fact 14. The tree kangaroo, the climber of the clouds. In the cloud forests of New Guinea, there are kangaroos that have left the plains and climbed into the trees. With thick fur and long tails for balance, they move through the mossy branches with surprising agility. They are the bears of the rainforest, quiet and shy. They live where the mist meets the trees, a creature of two worlds, the earth and the sky, living in the cool, damp silence of the high altitude. Fact 15. The blue-throated macaw. In the Beni savannas of Bolivia, a flash of turquoise and gold cuts through the air. The blue-throated macaw is a gem of the bird world, so rare that for years it was thought to be extinct in the wild. They nest in the hollows of ancient palm trees, their voices echoing across the grasslands. To see one is to see a living rainbow, a vibrant spark of life that has survived against all odds. Chapter 4. The Guardians of the Deep and the Dark. Fact 16. The giant squid, the kraken of reality. For thousands of years, the giant squid was a monster of legend. Today, we know it is a real inhabitant of the deep, dark ocean. It lives in a world of crushing pressure and absolute darkness, with eyes the size of dimmer plates to catch the faintest glimmer of bioluminescent light. It is a creature of the abyss, a silent giant that reminds us that the vast majority of our planet remains unexplored and unknown. It is the king of the deep silence. Fact 17. The narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. In the freezing waters of the Arctic, the narwhal moves through the cracks in the sea ice. The male possesses a long spiraled tusk, actually a tooth, that can reach 10 feet in length. This tusk is a sensory organ filled with millions of nerve endings that can feel the salinity and temperature of the water. The narwhal is a creature of the cold and the white, a living myth that navigates the frozen world with a quiet, ivory elegance. Fact 18. The ghost pipefish. In the coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific, there is a creature that looks exactly like a piece of drifting seaweed. The ghost pipefish is a master of disguise, floating vertically and motionless among the seagrass. It is nearly impossible to spot unless it moves. It is a creature of patience, a silent observer of the colorful chaos of the reef, proving that sometimes the best way to survive is to become part of the background. Fact 20. The Himalayan brown bear. In the high valleys of the Himalayas, the red bear, or the Himalayan brown bear, lives in isolation. Some believe this bear is the source of the Yeti legends. It is a large, powerful animal that spends much of the year in deep hibernation, sleeping through the harshest winters. It is a guardian of the high passes, a creature that embodies the raw, untamed power of the mountains. Fact 20. The spirit of the rare. As we reach the end of our list, we must reflect on why these creatures matter. They are the bio-indicators of our planet's health. When the rarest fade, it is a sign that the balance of the world is tipping. But as long as they exist, there is a chance for restoration. They teach us the value of the one, that a single life, however hidden, has an infinite value. They are the silent guardians of the Earth's mystery, and our role is to be their quiet protectors.
The final stillness. The jungle is quiet now. The mountains are still. The ocean depths remain in their eternal dark peace. We have traveled across the globe tonight, from the highest peaks to the deepest trenches, to witness the rarest masterpieces of life. As you drift toward sleep, carry the image of the glass frog's beating heart, or the snow leopard's silent step with you. The world is full of wonders we have yet to see. The earth is a sanctuary, and you are a part of its beautiful, rare, and silent story. Sink now into the deep green rest of the wild.